Beets. They're sweet. They're earthy. They stain everything. Basically, they're nature's way of saying, I'm good for you and I will ruin your white shirt. But growing beets? Surprisingly easy. They're low maintenance, cold tolerant, and you get a 2-for-1, roots and delicious greens. In this video, you'll learn when and where to plant, how to grow fat, sweet, juicy beetroots, not sad, stringy wannabes, what soil makes beets happy, how to avoid the classic beet-growing fails, and how to harvest like a garden boss with zero panic. And of course, we're using the strong Echo AI gardening app to guide every step, because guessing is for game shows, not your garden. Get any question answered instantly. Drop a comment. Beet Boss if you've grown them before, or Beet Curious if this is your first time. Like and subscribe if you've ever thought, wait, beets have leaves? Spoiler, yes. And they're delicious. Let's go root deep into beet success. Because, friends, you can grow it. Chapter 1. Pick your beet, classic or drama queen. Beets come in more than just stains everything red. Popular varieties: Detroit dark red, classic, reliable. Great for beginners. Kioja, striped red and white. Sweet flavor, looks like a beet-themed lollipop. Golden beet, milder, earthy sweet, and doesn't stain your shirts or your soul. Cylindra, long sausage-shaped roots. Easy to slice. Grows well in shallow beds. Chapter 2. When to plant. Beets love the chill. Beets are cool season crops. And by cool, we mean literally. Planting time. Spring, 2 to 4 weeks before last frost. Fall, 6 to 8 weeks before first frost. They don't love hot weather. It messes with their root formation and turns sweet into bitter. Mistakes to avoid. Planting in midsummer equals stress, bolting, sadness. Waiting too long in fall equals baby beets that never grow up. Forgetting when you planted equals mystery greens and no roots. Chapter 3. Soil, spacing, and seed smarts. Beets are root crops. If your soil sucks, so will your harvest. Soil tips. Loose, loamy, well-draining. No rocks, no clumps. Your beets want room to round out. pH between 6.0 to 7.0. Compost equals yes. Manure equals no. Too much nitrogen equals leafy party, no roots. Beets are weird. Each beet seed is actually a cluster of seeds. Think of it as a veggie surprise egg. You'll get multiple seedlings per seed. Spacing. Sow 1/2 inch deep. Space seeds 1 to 2 inches apart. Thin to 3-4 inches once sprouted. Mistakes to avoid. Not thinning equals root crowding equals small misshapen beets. Soil too hard equals long roots that give up halfway. Over-fertilizing equals leafy greens, zero root gains. Chapter 4. Water, feed, and chill. Beets don't want to be smothered. They just want hydration consistency. Watering. Keep soil evenly moist, not soggy. Water at the base, not the leaves. Mulch helps regulate soil moisture and temperature. Fertilizing. Use compost at planting. Optional side dress with phosphorus-rich fertilizer, not too much nitrogen. Mistakes to avoid. Overwatering equals split or rotting roots. Dry spells equals bitter flavor and poor development. Splashing water equals leaf disease party. Chapter 5. Beets versus bugs and bolting. Beets are usually drama-free until the pests find out. Common problems: flea beetles, tiny holes in leaves, leaf miners, squiggly trails through leaves. Aphids, clingy, sap-sucking plant vampires. Bolting, when beets flower early, especially in heat. Defenses: use row covers early. Interplant with garlic, onions, or herbs like dill to confuse pests. Remove infected leaves ASAP. Mistakes to avoid. Ignoring leaf damage Ixal pests go underground. Not harvesting in time bolting ruins root quality. Leaving them in the ground too long equal woody, bitter, and beet regret. Chapter 6. Harvest like a root rock star. Time to pull up the goods. How to know they're ready. Most beets mature in 50-70 days. Root tops will poke through the soil, like red knuckles. Diameter should be 1.5 to 3 inches depending on the variety. Too big equals woody. Too small equals baby salad topping. Harvesting tips. Water soil if it's dry, then pull gently. Twist off greens to avoid moisture loss. Don't wash until you're ready to use. Chapter 7. Store, eat, and beet it. Fresh beets equals sweet and tender. Store them right and they'll last for weeks. Fridge. Storage. Trim greens to 1 inch. Store unwashed in produce bags. Greens. Use within 2-3 days. Roots. Last 2 to 4 weeks in the crisper. Bonus. Roast 'em, pickle 'em, juice 'em. Don't toss the tops. Sauté beet greens like spinach. Want long-term storage? Roast, peel, freeze. You just grew beets. You fought compacted soil, thinned like a boss, dodged bugs, and pulled up sweet, earthy, vitamin-packed root candy. Comment, Beet Boss, if you made it to harvest, or Root Awakening if your last batch turned to compost. Get the Strong Echo AI gardening app for smarter planting, scheduling, and pest control. Because you deserve easy wins in the garden. Because from the leaves to the root, you can grow it. Get the most out of your growing season. Troubleshoot any problem with our AI gardening buddy. Hello, AI buddy. I have 3m2 space left in a shady spot. What can I grow there? Don't include herbs.
Although many vegetables and fruits prefer full sun, there are several types of plants that can tolerate and even thrive in shady spots. Leafy greens, spinach, Swiss chard, and kale don't need as much sunlight as some other vegetables.
Get as specific as you need. Hello, AI buddy. It's June in the Netherlands. I'm going on a trip for 5 days. What are some garden watering tips to keep my plants healthy?
If you're going away for a few days, here are some tips to help ensure your garden stays hydrated. 1. Deep watering. A few days before you leave, give your garden a deep watering. This means watering your plants more than you usually would.
Describe your unique situation and let our AI gardening buddy solve your problems. Hello, AI buddy. I don't have a lot of mulch. What is the best way to get mulch without spending a lot of money?
Many towns and cities offer free or cheap mulch made from recycled leaves or wood chips. Contact your local waste facility or public works department to see if they offer this service. Always remember to ask about the source of the mulch to avoid introducing disease or pests into your garden.
Our AI doesn't just provide answers. It helps you see the bigger picture, highlighting key factors you need to consider for smarter decisions. Try it for free on app.strongecho.com. We all have limited space to grow our crops. We all have just a couple of months in a growing season. Use our AI gardening buddy to get the most out of your garden. You can grow it.